Hi guys, welcome back with another video. Today the lecture will be on part 3, that is judicial system of Pakistan. So before that, please like, subscribe to my channel and also hit the bell icon so that you can get the more updates. So the first heading is on the judicial system. The judicial system that we practice today in Pakistan has evolved for a long period of time. The system has passed through different phases covering the Hindu era, Muslim period including the Mughal period, British period and independence period as well. The judicial system of Pakistan consists of two classes of court. The first one is superior or higher judiciary. Then the second one is subordinate or lower judiciary. So the superior judiciary is composed to be as an superior court of Pakistan, and the federal Shariat court of Pakistan and 5 high courts are also comes in this jurisdiction. So the second heading is on the judicial system of Pakistan. So what the purpose and what the benefit is provided through the judicial system, and what was benefit is providing in Pakistan by it. So it provides the fairness and protection of rights and punishment of wrongs, while all legal systems aim to uphold this idea through fair and proper administration of the law of the land. So it is possible to have unjust to the laws. So the purpose of legal system or the judicial system is provide a system for interpreting and enforcing the laws, and it also aims to provide a systematic, orderly and predictable mechanism for resolving disagreements as well. So the judicial function is the core of any legal system, and it has an system to adjudicate disputes, issuing a decision as to how the disagreement should be settled in Islam. And Islam is the state religion, and the constitution requires that law too must be consistent with Islam in Pakistan. So the next heading is on the court system in Pakistan or courts in Pakistan. So there is a high court for each of the 4 provinces as well as the high court for the Islamabad capital territory as well. The Constitution of Pakistan 1973 entrusted or assigned the superior judiciary with the obligations to preserve, protect and defend the constitution. And the tribal areas of Pakistan has its own judicial system, which is known as Jirga system, and Jirga system is also known as councils. So the disputed regions of Azad Kashmir and Gilgit-Baltistan has separate court systems. Then the next one is that subordinate judiciary consists of civil and criminal district courts and numerous specialized courts covering banking, insurance, customs and excise, smuggling, drugs, terrorism, taxation, consumer protection and corruption cases. Right? So the next heading is on the Supreme Court of Pakistan. So in Supreme Court of Pakistan, the exercise will be on that there is one Chief Justice, 16 permanent judges and ad hoc judges, that is 2 ad hoc judges. The Supreme Court is at the apex of the judicial system of Pakistan. The Chief Justice of Pakistan is appointed by the President. Other judges are also appointed by the President after consultation with the Chief Justice. A person is eligible to be appointed as a judge of the Supreme Court if he is a citizen of Pakistan and has been a judge of a high court for 5 years or an advocate of a high court for 15 years. The Chief Justice and judges of the Supreme Court hold office until the age of 65 years. The second heading is on the high courts. So the High Court is considered to be the highest court in the civil and criminal matters of the province, and High Court supervise and control all the courts which are subordinate to it. So Constitution of Pakistan of 1973 basically provides the right or jurisdictional power to the High Court in each province and also in Islamabad as well. So the powers is provided to the High Court is according to the Article 199 of the Constitution, and there is also the power is given to the High Courts according to the writs, that is also mentioned in Article 199. So the High Court is the highest court in all also all the civil and criminal matters. So there are 5 high courts in Pakistan which are located in each provinces, as I told you in the previous lecture. So the high courts, like in Punjab there is a Lahore High Court, in Karachi like in Sindh there is a Sindh High Court, in Peshawar like Khyber Pakhtunkhwa there is a Peshawar High Court, in Balochistan there is an Balochistan High Court, in the federal capital city there is an Islamabad High Court. So the next heading is Federal Shariat Court. So the Federal Shariat Court of Pakistan was established in 1980 by the presidential order. The Federal Shariat Court consists of not more than 8 Muslim judges. One of them shall be a Chief Justice. Not more than 3 will be a ulama like scholars of Islam, and not more than 4 judges. The judges are appointed by the President of Pakistan on the advice of a judicial committee of the Chief Justice of the Supreme Court and the Federal Shariat Court. The committee chooses from amongst serving or retired judges of a Supreme Court or the High Court, or from amongst persons possessing the qualification of a judges of a High Court. So the next thing is on district courts. So the district courts exist in every district of each province and have a civil and criminal jurisdiction. In each district headquarters, there are numerous additional district and session judges who usually preside the courts. So the district and session judges have executive and judicial power all over the district under his jurisdiction. The session courts is also a trial court for odious offences such as murder, rape, haraba offences like armed robbery where specific amount of gold and cash is involved. So additional and session judges possesses the equal authority over under the jurisdictions. The next one is on the criminal courts. So the courts like session courts may only pass a sentence up to 7 years imprisonment. If the session court think accused deserve more punishment than 7 years in jail, then it has to prefer the matters to the High Court. Every magistrate court is located a local jurisdiction, usually encompasses one or more police station in the area. Trial of all non-bailable offences including police remand notices, accused discharges, arrest and search warrants, and bail application are heard and decided by the magistrate courts. So in criminal courts there is a work on the session courts and magistrate courts. Then the next one is on the family courts. So these courts having an exclusive jurisdiction over matters relating to the personal status, and it deals with the parental methods and also the children methods. It deals with the crimes committed by Pakistani children. The minimum age for criminal responsibility in Pakistan is 7 years. So it is a settlement of dispute by the decision not of a regular and ordinary courts of law, but of one or more persons that is appointed as arbitrators whose decisions the parties agree to accept as binding, whether they agree to the decision or the not. So here the arbitration is appointed by each party and there is a consent of parties, and arbitration will be decide the disputes between these two parties, right? So arbitration is the settlement of dispute by an independent person usually chosen by the parties themselves. So I hope that these lectures will be clear to you. So before that, please subscribe to my channel and also hit the bell icon and also comment down below, and see you soon in the next informative video. Bye bye.